the Ladies Enrichment Club talk show. We are here today with our special guest. She will be introducing herself. Hi, Cara.
Hi, Zelda. How are you?
I'm all good, thanks. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. So I'm Cara. I'm originally from a small farming town called Ladysmith in South Africa. I'm 29 years old and I've been living in Dubai for approximately between 5, almost 6 years now. I have a normal daytime job as a quality manager at a project management company. But in my spare time, I love to make jewelry. That's exactly why I started CJ Handmade about a few months ago. I think it was April 2020, so we're still quite a new business. I've always loved jewelry and grown up with jewelry, and I used to do it for extra pocket money when I was younger. So I thought, why not, with the whole COVID situation, my hours got cut, and why not start it up again and try and make some extra cash on the side. So yeah, that's pretty much CJ Handmade, Cara Jordan Handmade, and I specialize in polymer clay and gemstone jewelry. So such as I can do necklaces, I can do custom orders, I do earrings. Majority of my work is polymer clay earrings and gemstone earrings. And then I also make wrap rings, which is basically gemstone rings.
Okay, so those are your main products, right? You do like rings and earrings, and do you specialize in bangles?
No. So I specialize only in the earrings.
In earrings?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your main reason, of course, was because you had spare time and you always have the love, the passion to create jewelry. So is there any other reason why you wanted to do this? Because
I think with my hours being cut when the COVID situation happened, I had a lot of free time on my hands, which me being a busybody always wanted to keep busy. So I've always been quite an artsy person with loving the likes of painting. One of my paintings are actually hanging on the wall. Painting, sketching, drawing. So anything to do with art basically, and I've always done it, but I've never ever commissioned any of my pieces. So it's around my house, or I make gifts for my friends. And you know what, I just took the bold step of having 2 days free a week, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to try and start a business. And since then it's been on the ground running, making jewelry, and it was a bit slow in the beginning, obviously. But it's picked up quite a lot.
Oh, that's great. So you have like a short-term goal for yourself when you see yourself in making jewelry in 6 months, let's say?
I mean, my short-term goal, because the business is still so new and only a few months old, my whole focus is on just trying to get the brand name out there and develop the brand. So all my spare time and all my time goes into trying to speak to people, getting to know people, influencers, developing relationships. And also for me, I think my short-term goal would just be to establish a brand within Dubai that people know or have heard of for short-term. But obviously that short-term goal is a goal that I would have to work on continuously as well.
Right. You do like only orders locally, or can you ship somewhere internationally, worldwide?
So in the beginning, it was only locally, just because with COVID, we weren't allowed to post anywhere worldwide. But thank goodness, the post has now opened up worldwide, and I am shipping internationally as well as locally.
Right. You have all your social media accounts, really people can just go on there and see your products and order from there.
Yes, so my main orders come from my e-commerce website, which is www.cjhandmade.com. And my social media pages, I've got Facebook, which you can just search for CJ Handmade and it'll pop up. And then my Instagram page is CJ_hand_made, where you can find a lot of photos of my products. But if you would like to know what the latest products are, you would have to go look on my e-commerce website and shop.
Sounds great. I want to ask you, we skipped a question there before the social media, and I only realized it now, but I would like you to give some advice to women out there that's like, they're stuck, they don't know, they want to start something similar than what you're doing. So any advice?
I think my number one advice, and it sounds a bit cliche, would be to stay true to yourself. The reason why that is the number one advice that I like to give people is because with society nowadays, people there's so much pressure to be like the same as another person, you know, whereas in an industry, it's so good to be different, you know. So the biggest thing I would say is stay true to yourself. You need to enjoy what you're doing and you need to love what you're doing, because the minute that you put your love in is the minute that people will actually see your product for what it really is. Even if it's earrings, it could be anything. As long as you're putting in the work, your best work every single time, then you'll definitely get out there, you'll get known, and you'll put the good vibe out there, if that makes sense.
Amazing. Good advice to a lot of women out there. And also, I always say this in the interviews, goal setting is very important, so that you have something to work towards, even if it's just a short-term goal. Don't put too much on your plate at first and start up somewhere. I think you can agree with me.
Exactly, definitely. And I also think another important thing is to celebrate the small wins. So for example, instead of focusing on the big things or the big goals that take time, celebrate. For example, I got Instagram shop availability for the first time in months. So I've been trying to apply to get shopping available on my profile. And it's always been declined, saying it's not available in the UAE. And yesterday I finally got approved. So it's things like that, or getting a like from an influencer that you follow. It's celebrating those small little steps which make you get closer to the bigger goals.
Thank you so much, Cara, for your wise words and also for sharing your amazing products with us. Now I would like to see some. Can you show some of you're wearing?
Yeah, so I'm wearing my new piece actually that I finished yesterday, which is clay earrings. I've also make gemstone jewelry, so I don't know if you can see, it's got stone jewelry. And then one of my newest lines that I'm doing is bridal jewelry. And so I do like simple boho bridal jewelry. And then I also have my normal clay jewelry. And another thing that's really important with my products is there's no two pieces that are the same. So I pride myself in knowing that each piece that I create is so unique in their own way that no one in this world will have the exact same piece, and I will never ever duplicate a design as well.
That's important, because that's why you, like you said, you're an artist, you create stuff, and you want to show people that you are unique in everything that you give out to the world. And thank you so much for sharing those beautiful pieces with us. People can go on your social media and subscribe and like and buy from you. Please also support Women in Business on this YouTube channel. And thank you so much for joining us today, Cara. And good luck with your future in your business.
Thank you. And thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate what you're doing, and supporting women is such a big thing nowadays, and very, very important.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Cara. Take care.